like think about it this way. If you boost above, like 7,000 hertz or something, or even like lower than that, you have a boost and you like sweep that across, like you raise it up at 7,000 or 9,000 or 12,000, your ear's not going to hear a huge difference, even though those frequencies are pretty far apart. It's a big range, that high end. But in the mid range, you move an EQ move from like 100 hertz to 150. There's a huge difference to your ear, right?
Mhm.
So, and then if you go further up, there's all these sort of subjective qualities that you find in the mid range very close to each other. A lot of the time, you'll see professional mixing engineers do a boost and then a cut right after it, because there's a favorable frequency range right next to a really ugly one. And that's part of the reason why the mid range is so tricky, especially if you're taking stems and layering stuff, because you get mid range that starts to clash. And there's this thing called the masking effect, which is where if one instrument is playing in a certain frequency range and there's another in the same range, one sort of disguises the other, and you either can't really hear one of them, or they meld together, or the overall sort of perceived quality of each instrument just changes like pretty drastically.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's something to watch out for, is just making sure you're not like layering too much stuff in the mid range. Cut some mid range out if you don't need it in a lot of those vocals. Could be from the backing track and whatever else you're putting together there. But also all those vocal layers do add up. So you have to be careful, like if you have a lot of layers that are from the same person or a similar vocal type, you want to like use a different microphone for some of them. That's a really good tip. If you have a lead vocal and then other vocals that you want to separate,
Mm.
um, just like use one mic for the lead and a different mic for the other ones, and stand further away from the mic when you're doing the backing vocals. That's a really quick and easy way to help with the crowding of the vocal range. Um, so yeah, that's one thing. I don't know how much compression is going on here, but that's usually a factor